Let's get straight to it. You can have all the ambition, intelligence, and connections in the world, but without health, you'll never enjoy your success or reach your potential. That's the simple, stubborn fact too many ambitious people ignore, at least until their body finally sends them a bill they can't pay with money or willpower. Health isn't just nice to have, it's the foundation for everything you want to achieve. Napoleon Hill, decades ahead of his time, taught that sound health isn't an accident. It's the result of conscious choices, daily habits, and the willingness to treat your body and mind as your most valuable assets. In a world obsessed with quick fixes and shortcuts, lasting health remains one of life's true secrets and the ultimate success multiplier. Think about it. Every great idea, every relationship, every moment of joy and achievement relies on your physical and mental energy. When you're healthy, you think clearer, make better decisions, recover from setbacks faster, and radiate the kind of confidence and drive that draws opportunities your way. But let your health slip a little and watch how quickly everything else gets harder. Let's cut through the noise. Health isn't just the absence of disease or a number on the scale. It's a feeling of energy, resilience, and freedom in your body and mind. It's waking up refreshed, not exhausted. It's being able to focus for hours, bounce back from challenges, and enjoy life, not just survive it. That's sound health, and it's available to anyone willing to invest in themselves, one choice at a time. But here's where most people get it wrong. They wait for a crisis before making a change. Don't fall into that trap. You don't need a wake-up call to start caring for your health. You just need to value your future more than the short-term comforts or habits that hold you back. The good news? Small changes, done consistently, add up to massive results. Let's get practical. Start with your basic sleep, movement, food, water, and mental hygiene. None of this is rocket science, but in a world full of distractions and temptations, the basics are easy to neglect. The key is routine. Set up simple daily habits you can stick to, even on your busiest days. Go to bed at the same time. Walk, stretch, or move every hour. Drink water before coffee. Add one more vegetable to your plate. Take 5 minutes to breathe deeply and reset your mind. Health is also about what you avoid: stress overload, negative thinking, toxic relationships, and the slow poison of "I'll start tomorrow." Guard your environment. Surround yourself with people and energy that lift you up. Treat rest as non-negotiable, not a guilty pleasure. And if you fall off track, because you will, forgive yourself and start fresh the next day. Remember, success is a marathon, not a sprint. Sound health is your most loyal teammate on that journey. Invest in it now, and you'll reap the benefits for decades to come in your work, your happiness, your relationships, and every goal you dare to chase. So as we begin this new journey, ask yourself, what's one simple step you can take for your health today? Don't wait for someday. Start now, because your future and everything you want to build depends on it. If you want to change your life, start by changing how you think about health. Too many people treat health like a Cheerio box to check, or worse, something to pay attention to only when the doctor says it's urgent. But the most successful people treat health as a privilege and a personal standard. They don't just want to avoid illness, they want energy, vitality, and a mind that's sharp as a tack, year after year. Here's the truth. Your daily health habits are the foundation under everything you build. Want more focus at work? Crave stronger relationships? Want the courage and energy to launch your next big thing? It all starts with your body and mind. When you feel strong, clear, and rested, you move through life with a kind of ease that most people mistake for good luck. But health isn't just about what happens inside your own skin. There's a ripple effect. When you invest in your well-being, you show up better for everyone around you. You become a source of strength, not stress. People want to work with you, follow you, be around you because healthy energy is contagious. It inspires trust and makes you a natural leader, whether or not you have the title. So, how do you make sound health your personal standard? It starts with self-respect. You decide right now that you're worth investing in, that you're not willing to trade long-term vitality for short-term convenience or comfort, that you'll protect your energy and your mindset the way an athlete protects their training routine. Build health into your identity. Instead of thinking, I have to exercise, start thinking, I'm the kind of person who moves my body every day. Instead of, I should eat better, try, I fuel my mind and body for greatness. The words you use out loud and in your head shape your choices more than you realize. Let's make it real. Write down a health standard that inspires you. Maybe it's I get at least 7 hours of sleep every night, or I take a walk after lunch no matter what, or I spend 10 minutes a day on mindfulness or gratitude. Post it where you'll see it. Make it non-negotiable. The consistency is more important than the intensity habits compound over time. And when you slip up, don't beat yourself up. Everyone falls off the wagon. The key is to reset quickly. Health is a journey, not a destination. Each new day is a fresh opportunity to honor your standard and invest in your future. So, as you move through your week, ask, are my daily choices moving me closer to energy, clarity, and resilience or further away? Be honest. The answers will point you straight toward your next breakthrough. Let's get down to what actually works, not magic bullets, but small, consistent habits that build the foundation of real health. Too many people waste years chasing fads, hacks, or quick fixes, forgetting that health is a daily practice, not a one-time event. It's built in the morning when you wake up, at meals, in the way you handle stress, and in the choices you make when nobody's watching. First, start your day on purpose. You don't have to be a morning person, but your first actions set the tone for everything that follows. Hydrate before you caffeinate. Take a few deep breaths before reaching for your phone. Stretch, move, or simply take 60 seconds to set an intention. These micro habits may seem small, but they compound fast. Next, fuel your body for the life you want. You already know the basics: more plants, less processed food, real meals instead of snacks and screens. But the most important principle is consistency, not perfection. Build routines around food that make healthy choices automatic. Prep meals. Keep fruit within arm's reach. Don't shop hungry. And treat water as your go-to drink. Small tweaks pay off over months and years. Don't neglect movement. You don't need a gym membership or a perfect fitness plan. What you need is daily motion. Walk at lunch. Take the stairs. Dance in your kitchen. Lift something heavy even if it's just groceries. Your body was built to move, and every step is a deposit in your health account. Now let's talk mental health. Stress is the silent thief of energy, joy, and even physical well-being. It triggers cravings, disrupts sleep, and leaves you tired before the day's begun. Build in stress relief, rituals, deep breathing, short walks, 5 minutes of stillness, or journaling out your thoughts. Mindset is part of your health, not a separate issue. The link between mind and body is real and powerful. Your thoughts influence your biology, just as your body influences your mood. Positive actions, no matter how small, generate positive feelings, and those feelings fuel more healthy choices. It's a cycle, and you can start it anywhere, any day. And here's a secret. Don't wait for motivation. Build habits that work when you're tired, busy, or just not feeling it. The most successful people rely on routines, not willpower. If you design your day so healthy choices are the easy ones, you'll win in the long run. Here's your challenge. Pick one small action this week to add or improve. Drink a glass of water before each meal. Stretch for 5 minutes before bed. Write down one thing you're grateful for every night. Track your progress. Small steps create big changes when you take them consistently. Because in the end, sound health isn't a prize you win, it's a path you choose every single day. Let's talk about resilience, the secret ingredient that separates people who stay healthy from those who ride the endless roller coaster of quick fixes and setbacks. No matter how motivated you are, life will test your commitment to health. You'll face long days, sleepless nights, missed workouts, stressful deadlines, tempting food, and the ever-present voice that says, I'll start again next week. That's normal. But here's the truth. Resilience is not about never slipping up. It's about how quickly you get back on track. Every champion, every high achiever, every healthy person you admire has a story of failure behind their success. What sets them apart isn't superhuman discipline or perfect willpower. It's the decision to begin again, to learn from a slip, and to treat every setback as a stepping stone, not a dead end. Your body is incredibly forgiving. Miss a day? Reset the next. Overindulge? Make your next meal a fresh start. Feel burnt out? Prioritize rest and come back stronger. Here's how to build resilience into your health journey. Normalize setbacks. Expect that you'll fall off track sometimes. It's not a character flaw, it's life. Anticipate challenges and make a plan for how you'll respond. Write down a reset ritual that helps you bounce back fast. Reflect, don't regret. Instead of beating yourself up, get curious. What triggered the setback? Was it stress, exhaustion, boredom? What could you do differently next time? Use every misstep as a lesson. Celebrate progress, not perfection. Health is a long game. Give yourself credit for showing up, even in small ways. Every positive choice counts, especially on the tough days. Surround yourself with support. The people you spend time with will shape your habits and your mindset. Find those who lift you up, encourage your progress, and understand your goals. Lean on them and be that person for someone else. Another powerful truth: health is holistic. Physical, mental, and emotional well-being all feed into each other. If you're run down, overwhelmed, or stuck in negative thinking, your body will show it. Make self-compassion part of your health strategy. Forgive yourself, take care of your mind, and remember your worth isn't measured by a single day's choices. Here's your challenge. The next time you stumble, pause and breathe. Write down one thing you did well and one thing you'll do differently tomorrow. Reset immediately. The faster you start again, the less ground you lose, and the stronger your new habits become. Resilience is what keeps health sustainable. It's the quiet force that lets you enjoy the process, grow from setbacks, and show up stronger every time. In the end, sound health is less about avoiding failure and more about mastering the art of the comeback. Let's talk about habits, the invisible architecture of your life and your health. Most people imagine that staying healthy takes heroic self-control or endless motivation, but the truth is, willpower is unreliable. You can't count on being inspired every day, but you can design routines that work for you, even on the rough days. Your results aren't determined by what you do once in a while, but by what you do most of the time. That's the power of habits. They run quietly in the background, making healthy choices automatic instead of a daily battle. The trick is to make those healthy routines so simple, so easy, that you barely have to think about them. Start small. Big resolutions crash because they're too ambitious. I'll hit the gym every day, or no more sugar ever. Instead, anchor your health habits to something you already do. Drink a glass of water when you wake up. Take a 5-minute stretch break after a meeting. Put your phone in another room at bedtime. Small, repeatable actions are the seeds of big change. Stack your habits. Want to walk more? Put your shoes by the door every night. Want to eat healthier? Prep healthy snacks on Sunday so they're easy to grab. Automate what you can, set reminders, use checklists, or schedule workouts with a friend so you're less likely to skip. Your environment shapes your habits more than you realize. Make healthy choices the default. Keep junk food out of sight and water within reach. Make your workspace or home inviting to movement. If you want to break a bad habit, make it inconvenient. If you want to build a good one, make it easy and obvious. Track your progress not for perfection, but for awareness. Even a simple checkmark each day builds momentum and helps you see your wins. Don't punish yourself for missing a day. Focus on consistency over time. The goal is to create routines you can sustain for months, years, and a lifetime. Remember, habits are like compound interest. Each healthy choice might seem small, but over weeks and months, the results add up. You'll have more energy, sharper focus, better moods, and resilience that lasts. Here's your challenge. Pick one health habit you want to build or strengthen this week. Make it ridiculously easy. Link it to something you already do. Track your streak. When it feels automatic, add another. Soon, your day will be filled with positive routines that serve you, no motivation required. In the end, sound health is about designing a life that supports your best self, day after day. Make health the easy choice, and you'll enjoy the rewards long after the initial spark of motivation is gone. Let's address the most underrated and most neglected pillar of health: sleep and recovery. In a world that celebrates hustle and late nights, it almost feels rebellious to say it. You can't outperform your need for rest. The truth is, sleep is not a luxury or a sign of weakness. It's a non-negotiable part of your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Every system in your body, from your heart and brain to your immune system and mood, relies on deep, consistent sleep. Lack of rest makes even the strongest minds foggy, drains your motivation, slows your reaction time, and turns small challenges into major obstacles. If you want to think clearly, lead well, and bounce back from setbacks, start by making sleep a top priority. But rest isn't just about how many hours you spend in bed. It's about the quality of those hours and how well you recharge in your waking life. Build sleep into your daily routine the same way you plan meetings or workouts. Set a regular bedtime. Your body loves rhythm. Go to bed and wake up at the same time, even on weekends. Wind down on purpose. Create a bedtime ritual, dim the lights, read a book, stretch, or practice deep breathing. Protect your sleep environment. Keep your room cool, dark, and quiet. Limit screens and distractions before bed. And don't underestimate the power of short breaks and active rest throughout your day. Step outside for 5 minutes. Close your eyes and breathe deeply between meetings. Take a walk at lunch. These micro rests reset your mind, lower your stress, and boost your focus, helping you perform at your best hour after hour. If you're tempted to power through by sacrificing sleep, remember, fatigue steals more time than rest ever does. Mistakes, irritability, and poor decisions are the high cost of burning the candle at both ends. The world's top performers, from athletes to CEOs, guard their sleep and recovery as fiercely as any other asset. Here's your challenge. For the next week, make sleep your non-negotiable. Set a bedtime alarm, build a winding down ritual, and track how you feel after a few nights of true rest. Notice your mood, your focus, your energy. Watch every part of your life improve. Because in the pursuit of sound health, rest is not time wasted. It's time invested, fuel for your body, clarity for your mind, and the foundation on which every success is built. Let's talk about what's happening between your ears, because true health is as much about your mindset as it is about your body. In today's world, stress, worry, and negative thinking can undermine your energy faster than any physical challenge. If you want to thrive, not just survive, mental resilience must be a non-negotiable part of your health strategy. First, recognize that stress is a fact of life. There's no escaping challenges or tough days. But you can control how you respond. Mental resilience isn't about pretending problems don't exist. It's about building the tools and habits that help you bounce back stronger, no matter what comes your way. Start with awareness. Check in with yourself regularly. Are you tense, distracted, spinning on negative thoughts? Don't judge, just notice. That awareness is the first step in taking control. Next, practice mental hygiene. Just as you wash your hands to prevent illness, you need daily habits to keep your mind clear and strong. Try these. Pause and breathe. When stress hits, take a minute to close your eyes, breathe deeply, and reset. Even a short break can change your state. Write it out. Journaling helps process worries and clarify what really matters. Even a few lines a day can lighten your mental load. Move your body. Physical activity is nature's stress reliever. Walk, stretch, or do anything that gets your blood moving. Limit the noise. Too much news, endless scrolling, or negative company can drain you. Protect your focus by choosing your inputs wisely. Don't go it alone. Seek out supportive relationships, people who listen, encourage, and challenge you to grow. Sometimes the best way to manage stress is a conversation with someone who understands. And don't be afraid to ask for help. Real strength is knowing when to lean on others. Remember, resilience isn't about never feeling stressed or anxious. It's about bouncing back, finding perspective, and refusing to let negativity define your days. Every challenge you face is a chance to strengthen your mindset and prove to yourself how capable you really are. Here's your challenge. This week, build one new habit for your mind. Maybe it's a 5-minute breathing exercise, a gratitude list before bed, or setting limits on screen time. Track how you feel. Watch how quickly your mental state shapes your energy, your decisions, and your results. Because in the end, your mind is the master switch of your health. Protect it, invest in it, and you'll find that physical well-being follows naturally. When people talk about health, most think of food, exercise, or maybe sleep, but often forget one of the most powerful factors, your relationships. Science confirms what common sense and every successful person already knows. The people you spend time with can either lift you up or drag you down. Social health isn't just a feel-good bonus, it's a pillar of lasting well-being. Start with this principle. You become like the people you surround yourself with. If your closest connections live with purpose, take care of themselves, and encourage your growth, it becomes almost automatic to rise with them. On the flip side, negative, toxic, or draining relationships can undermine even the best health habits. Building your social health means investing in genuine connections. Seek out people who support your goals and share your values, whether it's family, friends, colleagues, or community. Show up for them and let them show up for you. Share your wins and struggles, celebrate progress together, and lean on each other during setbacks. But don't be afraid to prune your circle. It's not selfish to distance yourself from those who constantly bring drama, cynicism, or sabotage your growth. Protect your energy the way you protect your time or your diet. You don't owe anyone access to your inner circle if they don't support your best self. Here's another powerful truth. Giving is just as important as receiving. Acts of kindness, gratitude, and service are proven to boost not just your mood, but your immune system, stress resilience, and even your lifespan. When you help others, you help yourself. Let's get practical. Schedule regular check-ins with the people who matter most. Don't let busyness erode your best relationships. Express appreciation often. A simple thank you, a note, or a small favor goes further than you think. Find community. Whether it's a group with shared interests, a sports team, or a mastermind circle, belonging matters. Set boundaries. Healthy relationships thrive on clear expectations and mutual respect. And if you're going through a tough time, don't isolate yourself. Reach out, ask for help. Remember, strength is built through connection, not just self-reliance. Here's your challenge. This week, nurture one relationship that energizes you and limit contact with one that drains you. Notice the difference in your mood, energy, and even your health habits. Because sound health isn't just a solo journey, it's a team effort. Build a circle that inspires you, supports you, and helps you become your best. The return on investment is greater than any diet or workout. Let's talk about staying motivated for the long haul. It's easy to start a new health habit when you're fired up by a fresh goal or a wake-up call. But true sound health is built over years, even decades long after the novelty fades. The real question isn't, how do I get started? It's, how do I keep going, especially when life gets busy, stressful, or unpredictable? First, remember your why. Motivation that lasts comes from a deep reason, not just a short-term target. Are you building health so you can be there for your family, do your best work, travel, adventure, and enjoy life to the fullest? Anchor your habits in a vision of the future you want to live and not just numbers on a scale or quick results. Next, celebrate milestones, not just end goals. Every time you stick to your routine, make a positive choice, or bounce back from a setback, acknowledge it. Progress is a chain of small wins. The more you recognize them, the more motivated you'll stay. Link your health to your other ambitions. Napoleon Hill taught that health is the foundation of all achievement, mental sharpness, resilience, influence, even wealth. Without health, every success is harder and every setback feels bigger. With health, you have the energy, clarity, and confidence to chase bigger dreams and handle bigger challenges. Keep learning and adapting. What worked for you at 25 might not work at 45. Stay curious, try new routines, experiment with new foods or workouts, and keep an open mind. If you hit a plateau, don't give up, change your approach. Growth comes from staying flexible and embracing change as part of the journey. Surround yourself with reminders of your goals. Post inspiring quotes. Keep a photo of your why, where you'll see it, or track your progress visibly. Motivation fades, but systems keep you moving forward when discipline lags. Here's your challenge. This week, revisit your core reasons for building sound health. Write them down, share them with someone you trust. Then, identify one area where your motivation is slipping and find a way to inject new energy, maybe a new walking route, a healthy recipe, or a fun challenge with a friend. Remember, sound health isn't just about living longer, it's about living better, with the freedom, energy, and presence to enjoy the rewards of all your hard work. Protect it, prioritize it, because your future success depends on the choices you make for your health today. Let's finish strong. If you take one message from this entire series, let it be this: your health is the foundation for every dream, every achievement, and every relationship that matters. Without sound health, even the greatest successes feel hollow. But when you invest in your well being, you gain the power to build, enjoy, and sustain everything you truly want from life. Here's the truth: the world will always tempt you to trade long term health for short term comfort. The path of least resistance is always there. Skip the workout, eat what's easy, push sleep aside, ignore stress, or put your needs last. But every shortcut comes with a hidden cost. The real winners in life, the ones who build not just wealth, but a legacy heir, those who protect their health the way others protect their money or reputation. Success without health is a hollow victory. The best relationships, the most meaningful work, the greatest adventures, these all require energy, resilience, and a clear mind. Your loved ones, your team, and your future self are all counting on the choices you make now. So let this be your call to action. Make health your non negotiable. Treat it as the daily investment that multiplies the value of everything else in your life. Set standards you refuse to break. Build routines that serve you in every season. Surround yourself with people who encourage your growth. And most of all, forgive yourself when you slip, because real success is built on persistence, not perfection. The true legacy of sound health isn't just how long you live, but how well you live and how you inspire others to do the same. Be the person in your circle who sets the example, who lifts others up, and who proves that it's possible to thrive at every age. Here's your final challenge. Pick one powerful health standard and commit to it for the next 30 days. Tell someone, track your progress. Notice how even a small daily choice compounds into greater energy, focus, and joy. Then, share your story. Become a catalyst for health and well being in your family, your workplace, and your community. Because in the end, your health is the engine that drives every other success. Protect it, cherish it, and watch how quickly every area of your life begins to rise. The world needs more healthy leaders, creators, parents, and friends. Decide today that you'll be one of them. Your future and your legacy depend on it.